Tampa YMCA Summer Camp has a new adventure for every child and teen this summer, and campers can even customize their own experience. Here with all the details this morning is Community School Director Lakima Massey. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love talking about summer camps. It was funny, I was just out at Camp Christina at your location there not too long ago. That segment's going to air in a couple weeks. But man, these kids, I felt like I was telling you, I felt like I was in a Disney kind of show or something, watching all these kids have the time of their life at camp.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I always ask people, if you go to Camp Christina, did you do the zip line?
I was a little nervous to do that. But you saw, I don't remember what the age requirement was for these, but you saw these kids doing it. They are loving life.
5 years old, I mean, younger, they go out and they do all these different activities, and it's amazing. I'm afraid to do most of them, but the kids always talk you into it.
Well, and let's talk about it, because you guys have YMCAs all over the Bay Area, so there's so many different locations, so many different, when you look at kind of the programs that you guys are offering, this is, I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, we have over 12 different summer camp locations. And so our kids have the opportunity, school age, teens, they have the opportunity to come in and just really come in and just have fun. And so it's an amazing summer camp experience. The kids get to go over to different branches. I mean, they get to swim, they get to do specialty programs. But what's really amazing for the parents is what we like to make sure they understand is there's a huge academic component as well.
Talk about how important the summer is to making sure that these, you know, our kids and students are staying educated. They can still have fun.
Exactly.
But there needs to be some learning going on in there as well.
That summer learning loss, it's extremely huge. I mean, kids who don't come to summer, who don't have the opportunity to come to a summer camp program, I mean, they can take a huge loss over the summer. I mean, statistics show that, I mean, some kids, even in low-income homes, when they're out of summer camp for 2-3 years, I mean, you can see a huge slide, them in compared to their middle-income counterparts when they're not going to school. And it's across the board. I mean, when kids don't have the opportunity to continue that learning over the summer, they come back to school and they're not necessarily ready to learn. So going to summer camp, as parents, you like to see that your kids are able to get that academic component. But for kids, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So what we do is we have extremely amazing disguised learning opportunities. So our kids can go into summer camp and they do mad science programs and they do these super cool math programs. But then at the same time, they may do cooking. And you know, we disguise the learning within the cooking lessons, or we disguise the learning in all of the different specialty programs that we have throughout summer camp. So the kids truly have an opportunity to learn, but they're having so much fun that they don't even know that they're learning.
Well, and as a working mom myself, you just have to really appreciate what the Y does, and that you are able to offer these at all your different locations as well. I think parents are constantly looking for somewhere that's safe, that's somewhere that's fun, and that you can also have this, you know, critical part of actually learning something in the summer, right?
And that's what we pride ourselves on, is having a safe environment for our students. So the kids come in and, you know, they are working with counselors who have been trained for months in advance prior to summer camp. Our counselors are all trained, so they're there and they're able to be, you know, great mentors for the students. And so they're, you know, we have these counselors who come in, they work with their kids, they're introducing them to new friends. So kids who, you know, may come into a summer camp. So I always tell parents, don't be afraid to send your kid to a camp that, you know, none of their friends may be at.
Okay, that's a good,
because it's amazing. Relationship building is huge for us. One of the things that we do on a daily basis is to ensure that when the kids are coming out, that we're introducing them to new friends. We're giving them different games to play, different activities that kind of encourages that relationship building. And then all the while they're learning new skills, and they're learning, you know, new abilities, and they're learning new hobbies, and, you know, which will eventually lead to them finding their passion and seeing what they want to do in the future.
I'm glad you mentioned the staff too, because I did notice that when I was out there, how much of the staff, the counselors, they just had fun as well. You could tell they wanted to be there, which I think is an important part.
I think sometimes secretly, we sometimes have a little bit more fun than even the kids. I know I get myself so caught up in even the summer camp traditions. You know, the songs and the games and the field trips and the activities. Sometimes we get a little bit more overwhelmed than I think even the kids. And that spirit is just contagious. It's the Y summer camp experience. And, you know, we like to spread it out.
All right, as we wrap up, how can parents sign up their kids, have the best summer ever starting today?
For the best summer ever, go to TampaYMCA.org. Visit the website. You'll see all the information of all of our summer camp locations. Sign them up. You know, I just want to tell all the parents, if you want your kids to have the best summer ever, you need to sign them up for a YMCA summer camp program.
They can do weeks or the whole month.
Yeah,
so thank you so much. Such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.